Hi, my name is Mike Belinfante. I'm the Senior Manager of Public Relations for BYD in Europe.
And we hear the Geneva Motor Show, and you're launching new cars here at the show.
Yes, because BYD is a new brand. We launched our cars 18 months ago at the Paris Motor Show, and now Geneva comes, and people want to know who we are. So we tell them what we do and what we have. New products, new technology, and even 2 new brands.
And very long range, right?
Yeah.
What is happening with this one, for example?
This is an electric Seal U, standing for utility. It's a D-segment car, and it has a range up to 570 kilometers.
570 kilometers. It's pretty long.
Yeah, we do our best, because
long.
that is what customer wants. Customer wants long range, and we deliver what the customer wants.
So it's a higher seal than the other Seal?
Yeah, this is a completely different car. This is a family SUV. It's practical, it's functional, it's fun, and you have a lot of storage room in it. So when you open the storage rooms, you can bring your whole family in it.
Super comfortable, big display.
Yeah.
Big display with a...
And the funny thing is that it's pure electric. So we have now in Geneva a pure electric version of the Seal U, but now we also launched a DMI version, which is a plug-in hybrid version of the same car with different technology.
As I understand, BYD was a world leader in electrified cars for a few years, but now also just for EV, you're also world leader, right?
We are the world leader in new energy vehicles, so it's a plug-in hybrid and a full electric car. And in the last quarter of 2023, we surpassed Tesla as being the largest EV maker in the world. In overall, Tesla is still bigger than us in EVs, but we are now surpassing them. And it's not being the best or being the largest, but it's about being the best. And we are just starting.
Just starting, yeah.
Yeah, we just started 18 months ago.
It's going to keep growing, huh?
Yeah, but you have to do your best.
In Europe. You're just barely starting.
18 months ago. We are 18 months, we have 6 full electric cars and now new technologies. This is what we did. And of course, we want to be bigger and grow, but you have to take your time because you have to listen to the customer. What does a customer want? They want an electric car that can deliver, not too big, not too small, not too expensive, but in good quality. And the technology, that is all about it. And we deliver BYD technology.
When you say 18 months, you talk about the European market, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been going to Shenzhen, and it's funny that like all the taxis are electric. But
not only the taxis, we have a 38% market share in China, which is enormous.
Of all EV, you mean?
Of all EVs.
Yeah. So, so not just taxis, but it's just like when you do taxis, it really helps you.
Yeah, but it helps you to
the EV field.
Yes, you can get to know the brand, but there are so many BYD Hans, like behind you, the car. That's the new Tang. That is a 7-seater, 4-wheel drive SUV. It's famous in China as well. We also have the BYD Han. That is a sedan, an E-segment sedan, a really big car. But in Europe, you want smaller cars. So we adjust what people want in what continent. This is what we deliver.
So, Tang?
Yeah.
Very comfortable, big.
7-seater, 4-wheel drive, always.
Fully electric.
Full electric, 108.8 kilowatt-hour battery.
Wow. It's good enough range for the big car?
Sorry?
Can do a long range?
Yeah, it's more than 500 kilometers of range.
Wow. It looks like you even have the thing for the legs to feel comfortable right here.
Because that's what you want.
All right. So, luxury but also affordable. When I go to Shenzhen and I ask at the shop how much for a Seal, they tell me 24,000 euro.
Yeah,
so how's the difference in price in Europe?
Now, the prices in Europe are always different because you have to ship vehicles from one end of the world to another one. You have marketing, you have import tax, you have all kinds of tax. So obviously the prices are higher, but this is why we announced a factory in Europe, in Szeged in Hungary. So within a few years, we will manufacture cars from BYD for European customers in Europe.
That's really exciting. Does that mean that the taxes will be gone?
There is always an import tax because in Europe you have to pay tax, but if you can produce more sustainable, if you can lower your footprint whilst manufacturing cars, you already have a big advantage and gain. This is what you want.
In China, the market is so competitive. And I would think in Europe it should also be crazy competitive.
No, in Europe there are more brands than in China. I mean, Europe is the existence of the car industry. More than 150 years ago, we had cars from all the German brands and the French brands and so on. So it's very competitive. But we say it's a blue sea. Everybody fishes in it. And you just deliver what the customer wants. If you listen to the customer and if you manufacture and bring a car that they want, then you can go fishing with them.
So there's something I wonder, because the European politicians, it sounds like, I don't know if they do some special tax on Chinese cars or not, that, like make it more expensive compared to locally manufactured?
No, I cannot comment on this because we are a car company, we're not a political organization.
Yeah.
And we are privately owned.
But what I'm saying is, it would be so awesome to see the same price pressure in Europe as we see in China.
Yeah, but you cannot compare China also with the labor forces and in Europe. Europe is different. You cannot compare those two. But you want to be competitive. But one thing, BYD doesn't want to be the cheapest brand there is. We want to be amongst the best.
The best for the value. The best for the price.
Best for money in every segment. Not only best for value, but also best in luxury. Look at Yangwang. Or best in sportiness. Or best in urban car. We just heard that BYD Seal is nominated World Car of the Year, top 3.
Nice.
The BYD Dolphin is nominated Urban Car of the Year, top 3. So we have for everything it's needed.
Nice. What's happened with this one?
Yeah, that's the same car you just showed, but then another color.
It's also the...
Yeah, that's the Seal U.
Seal U.
Yeah.
All right. And in China, I did a video with this brand over there. That's
Denza.
your brand also.
Yeah.
But this is a hybrid, huh?
We have both. We have full electric and we have a plug-in hybrid. And it's here to show off because people are thinking to bring the Denza to Europe.
All right, so it's not yet, but it could come.
Yeah.
All right, and I think I see so many between Hong Kong and Shenzhen, the airport transfer kind of market where you have a lot of seats in the back.
There are several brands that have these kind of luxury MPVs now. And the funny thing is, I was sitting there and it has a back massage button.
Oh, nice.
And you can do the back massage. And what you want as a taxi, you want to have space because in those countries, in Hong Kong or Shenzhen, there are so many people. So you want to have your own environment, have a little me time in a taxi. That is the car that delivers it.
Nice. And you have a big one there on stage. Is it also a new launch? That one right here.
Yeah, we got it. Sorry.
And sorry, just while... Yeah. What are we looking at here?
This car is called Yangwang U8. And Yangwang is standing for looking up above, admiring. And it's launched several months ago in China. And in 1 month's time, they sold already 1,600 vehicles. It's a huge luxury car with everything in it. And Wolfgang Enger said it at the press conference, it's pure luxury.
Luxury. So, is it kind of like your one of your luxury brands?
This is BYD sub-brand, and it's a luxury brand, obviously.
Fully electric?
It is, no. It has, I will explain what it is. It has an E to the 4th platform. This means that every wheel has its own electric drivetrain. So all the engines can move separately. And the car can even make a tank turn because all the wheels have their own energy source. This is a 2-liter turbo engine and a 49 kilowatt hour battery in it. And the petrol engine only functions as a range extender to feed the energy to the battery. So you always use the electric components of the car. And that's why we have here at the front of the car, this is 3,000-year-old character And it is, of course, saying the electricity, the flash of the electricity in China.
Nice. And in this corner there, you're showing off the Seal,
Yeah.
which is a bestseller.
Well, so it's just on the market. It's BYD Seal. It's a D-segment sedan. And it is, shall we go there?
Yeah.
BYD Seal is a D-segment sporty sedan. And it has a four-wheel drive configuration and it has an all-wheel drive configuration. If you look at the back, sorry guys, we have something nice to see because at the back of the car it says here 3.8 S. Do you know what that means?
3.8 seconds.
As a speed
3.8 seconds to
That's what we
100.
were wondering. We were wondering whether it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just to show off.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's going to be on all production cars?
It is.
It's already on it?
Yeah.
So that's really fast.
That's really fast.
Nice. So it's a sporty,
no, but-
sporty car.
It's the sporty sedan because it's more than a sporty car because you can move your entire family in it.
Nice.
And it has more luxury. And this car was also a finalist of the Car of the Year. So we are, from the hundreds of cars that were there, only 7 made it to the finalists and BYD Seal was one of them.
Nice. So you are placing yourself to be the winners of the Car of the Year for the next 30 years. Is it?
We don't decide this, it's the jurors that do.
Because the market is growing, the EV market is growing, but some brands having issues. They don't know how to sell in this market.
Yeah, but I
And
cannot
they're
talk about
complaining.
other
BYD
brands.
is not,
Yeah,
is
but
not
I cannot talk about other brands. It's
Yeah.
what we do and we do our best. And that's basically it.
All right. So
Okay.
the sky's the limit.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks a lot.